Everywhere in the world there are caves that the inhabitants of the area are afraid of. It is precisely such caves that trigger enormous fascination and curiosity in people. Over the course of time, many of these places have been described as frightening or even bewitched. What follows is the case of a small karst cave in the limestone gorge of Cresswell Crag, very close to the villages of Cresswell and Whitwall, in the heart of England. In this karst cave in Great Britain, a striking number of symbols carved into the rocks were discovered. Symbols that researchers believe were made by people who were terrified. At that time, the belief in black magic and witchcraft was widespread. It was believed that these caves were a gateway to the underworld and were abused by the spirits of the underworld, the demons, to frighten humanity. But what exactly prompted the researchers to assume that this was the case? Some researchers are sure that the carved images on the walls and ceilings of the cave are a kind of symbol of protection against evil. One can admire the very different rock carvings there: crosses, boxes, letters, labyrinths, and lines. In technical jargon, these witch symbols are also called apotropaic signs. The strange thing is that these signs have been discovered much earlier. They have always been there and clearly visible to everyone, but no one had ever questioned the meaning of these engravings. These were discovered by a group of British cave explorers, and although the symbols had always been there, they aroused the interest of a researcher who finally examined them during a routine tour. He identified them as symbols of protection from witches, demons, and other evil spirits. Normally, such protective symbols had only been found in churches or in houses that were thought to be cursed or to be in need of such protection for whatever reason. In other cases, the protective symbols are used to safeguard entrances, windows, or chimneys from unwanted visitors. Although such signs had already been discovered in other places, there have never been as many as in this cave in the heart of England. Hundreds of them decorate the walls of the cave. The great variety, as well as the number of rock carvings, cannot be compared with others. Alison Fern, an expert on symbols at the University of Leicester in England, explained that although some of these signs appear Christian in nature, they should not be associated with Christianity. Between the 16th century and the early 19th century, the cross was merely a protective symbol. Who or when these mysterious symbols were drawn by is still a mystery. It is obvious, however, that the people who used to live here felt the need or saw the need to protect themselves from something evil, something that was right in that cave, or that misused it as a portal to terrorize humanity. But what exactly was in the cave that people were so afraid of? That would certainly be worth some more research.